Now, from Into Tomorrow, this is an ITTV special report.
As usual with vehicles, we'll leave the engine and related performance specs to those that cover cars regularly. But we here at Into Tomorrow want to look at the cool technology. If you're looking for tech for your next car, you should take a peek at the new Ford Edge. While the technology in my Acura MDX is very cool, most of it is aftermarket. All the tech inside the new Ford Edge is included. The 2011 version is the second generation of the 4-year-old Edge with a center instrument cluster that you can configure for things like radio, music search, climate controls, news and sports, traffic alerts, audible text messages, and a lot of cutting-edge tech. More than most other vehicles available today. With this car, Ford introduces their new MyTouch that lets you interact with your car in a whole new way. Ford CEO Alan Mulally talked about it on one of our Into Tomorrow broadcasts.
So tell me a little bit about this whole MyTouch and the whole My Ford Touch, because this is some cool stuff you talked about in your keynote that's got a lot of people saying, that's it, my next car is a Ford, that's it. Yep. I got to have this technology in my vehicle.
Well, Dave, this is really neat, and it really starts with a focus on where the market's going and where the customers are going. And we've watched computing power develop from the big mainframes to the desktop computing to the mobile PCs, and now the computing is moving to the mobile phones. So now all of our interface with the internet, with information, with music is all going to be led by the phones, the smartphones. So what we decided was the best thing we could do is to give everybody in a driving experience access to all of this technology, but do what we do best, and that is help them keep their hands on the wheel, their eyes on the road, be a great driver, but then give them all the consumer electronics interfaces so they could get access to all this information and then watch all of that innovation keep going, but they get a great vehicle and a great experience being in the Ford vehicle to access it.
When you sit here behind the wheel of this Ford Edge and actually start to take in all the technology, you understand Alan's excitement. Using various touch controls and your voice, you control your vehicle systems as you drive. They combine 2 5-way switch pads on the steering wheel, 3 LCD displays, 2 in the instrument cluster, and 1 in the center stack. The available MyTouch features an 8-inch touchscreen display in the center stack. You can make phone calls, listen to text messages, and select music on your media player hands-free, without accessories or kits, through Sync's voice commands. Most Bluetooth-enabled mobile phones and most media players will work with Sync. With the customizable cluster screen, you can access all your vehicle info, like fuel level and economy and oil life. Sync will connect you with the information you need when you want it, like up-to-the-minute news reports, sports scores and schedules, and real-time weather forecasts. Our resident music maven Rob Omanza has really been enjoying those features in particular.
Hey Dave, yes, I've been rocking to many tunes here in the car, but I'm doing it safely thanks to the technology that's built into the Ford Edge, and that's the MyTouch Sync. So for instance, you can be hands-free, you want to drive and have your hands on the steering wheel, but all you have to do for a command is hit the voice command control on your steering wheel.
Please say a command.
Play artist Lady Gaga.
Play artist Lady Gaga. Is that right?
Yes.
Playing artist Lady Gaga.
Or you can also say play song, and it'll give the song name and it'll switch. Let's give it a try.
Please say a command.
Play song Bad Romance.
Playing song Bad Romance.
All right, so it started playing it, but the key is that you have to let it index all the songs on your media player first in order to do those commands. It has to memorize or do a database log of all the songs on your phone. So I'm tired of listening to my media player. I want more song options. What you do is you hit the voice command again and switch the source.
Please say a command.
Sirius.
Serious. Say a station name or number.
BPM.
Tuning to BPM.
Another neat feature is that once you pair your phone, you can also have it read text messages. When you're on the road, it'll read them to you. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it to work with our phones because they're not compatible. To see a list, just log on to Ford's website and you'll be able to see all the phones that are compatible with that technology. There are some features that are limited to specific phone models. Now, something else that's really cool is the sync services, which allows you to get traffic directions and information like weather alerts, traffic alerts, that kind of stuff. So here's the sync services, and what we're going to do is we're going to call, yes, it uses your phone minutes to give you these services, but it's free for 3 years. So let's hit the voice command again on the steering wheel.
Please say a command.
Services.
Connecting.
Services. Which service do you want?
Favorites.
Here are all your favorites. To skip through the list, press the voice button and say Next. Starting with your news favorites.
Technology. From ABC News, Cybershake. I'm Alex Stone. When Facebook user goes to Facebook addict.
Those are my favorites that I set up on syncmyride.com. So you can change those whenever you're tired of just hearing technology news or entertainment news. So you can also get sports for all of you football fans, basketball fans. Basketball is starting pretty soon, so that kind of stuff is what's cool about sync services. So from here in the Ford Edge, I hope you enjoyed that quick demo. Obviously, there are more features which you can read on at intotomorrow.com. Back to you, Dave.
Traffic directions and information is available as a complimentary 3-year subscription for owners of new vehicles equipped with the service, and you don't need a mobile data plan to use it. Sync uses your paired and connected mobile phone, and you'll accrue airtime charges for the minutes you're connected. For your safety, Ford includes what they call 911 Assist that helps put you directly in touch with the 911 operator, bypassing intermediary call centers, and if you're unable to speak, it will even deliver an emergency message to the operator. You also have the option of adding 2 in case of emergency or ICE contacts. Blind spots are bothersome with every vehicle, so one of my favorite features on the Ford Edge is BLISS, or Blind Spot Information System, with Cross Traffic Alert. This little yellow light pops up to keep you from changing lanes when another vehicle is there. The Cross Traffic Alert feature uses the blind spot monitoring sensors to audibly and visually alert you to another vehicle approaching from either side while you're slowly backing out of a driveway or a parking spot. There's a lot more cool tech with the new 2011 Ford Edge. And as for one of our listeners' questions about how do they handle upgrades and bug fixes, in terms of system upgrades, the advantage of Ford's Sync system is that it is kept up to date with every software update that Ford provides, so the driver does not have to spend extra for maintenance. Sync TDI is off-board or cloud-based, and therefore, we're told, data is constantly updated with new roads, addresses, and business listings free of charge. So that stays up to date for the customer. Also, they've moved to the SD card versus a hard drive or DVD for onboard map-based navigation. That makes it much easier and more affordable to purchase updated map data. I recommend that you take a closer look and test drive one at a Ford dealer. The starting price is about $27,000. What do you think? Will you be considering this vehicle? What other tech would you prefer to have in your next vehicle? What other cars do you think we should take a look at for you? Let us know at 1-800-899-INTO. That's 800-899-4686. Or drop an email to askdave@graveline.com. Driving you into tomorrow, I'm Dave Graveline. Stay tuned. A lot of very cool technology already built in. Damn, that's hot!
We could have told you that. It's a black car in South Florida.
Ow.
Do we have to take you to the hospital?